For cheap new games, be sure to hit that G2A link in the description and go and check it out. Hello everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to another video about Assassin's Creed. And today I want to tell you guys about 5 things that were cut from Assassin's Creed that were meant to be in the games. They're pretty interesting, so sit tight and we'll get into it. So the first thing on my list is something that I know a lot of you probably know about, and it's a huge thing in Assassin's Creed Mirror, at least it was back in like the Brotherhood days, is that in Assassin's Creed 1 there was meant to be a crossbow. You can see it actually in the cinematic trailer. Altair has it on his back and he actually uses it. He casts it aside during that cinematic trailer. Some people think maybe that's why it's not in the game. He lost it in the cinematic trailer, it's just not in the game, they just kind of showed it. But this was actually a feature that was meant to be included in the game at some point, but for some reason they took it out. Not sure why. It could have been to do with historical accuracy. Someone let me know in the comment section below if you know why the crossbow was taken out of Assassin's Creed 1, but that is one of the things that was taken out of the game. So the next thing is also from Assassin's Creed 1, and if you didn't know, in Assassin's Creed 1, we were meant to be able to explore the seas on horseback. Now this is something they introduced in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but for some reason, in the first ever demo shown for Assassin's Creed 1 at XCOM, I think it was 2006, you can see Altair riding into Acre on horseback, but when you actually play the game that came out in 2007, you can't actually do this, and the feature was removed, and then for some reason re-implemented 3 years later in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I have absolutely no idea why they took it out. To this day, I still have no idea why it was removed, whether the consoles couldn't handle it, or they couldn't work out how the gameplay would work probably with it, maybe the cities were too dense, who knows, but it was removed from Assassin's Creed 1 for some reason. Next thing on this list is that Desmonds Story arc was meant to take a very different turn to the one it took at the end of Assassin's Creed 3. Nolan North recently did an interview talking about games he's been in, things like that, and someone asked him about Assassin's Creed, and he revealed that Ubisoft's original plan, and I believe the plan that produced Delay had before he was kicked off of Ubisoft, was for Desmond to become a time traveler of sorts. So he'd get this mass bleeding effect from Altair, Ezio, and Connor, and be able to revisit his enemies like no other Animus user has before, without the need of an Animus, by putting himself into certain events in a form of time travel. This was then meant to make Desmond an all-powerful assassin to be able to bring down the Templars and Juno. Unfortunately, Ubisoft cut this, probably because they didn't like the idea that Patrice had, and completely changed the direction by killing off Desmond in Assassin's Creed 3. The fourth point is that in Assassin's Creed 3, you were meant to be able to scalp your victims like the Mohawks commonly did during the time of the American Revolution. Now, if you don't know what scalping is, it's where when you kill an enemy, you take off part of their scalp with your knife or axe or tomahawk in this case, along with part of their hair. Like from their hair, you kind of rip their scalp off as kind of like a trophy, and that's something Connor was going to be able to do in Assassin's Creed 3, but unfortunately they removed this. Maybe not unfortunately, because that's fucking brutal, but they removed it from Assassin's Creed 3 because they felt it was way too graphic for the game they were trying to make and completely unnecessary, which I personally kind of agree with. But tell me what you guys think about this removal in the comment section below. And the last point I have, which is something that I really think should have been included in the game, is the faces in Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, for some reason, they were removed from the game and left our character with floating eyeballs and other facial features, and I don't really understand why Ubisoft thought, you know, removing the faces from Assassin's Creed Unity would make the game better. Whether it was, you know, historically accurate, I don't know, but for some reason, they were removed from Assassin's Creed Unity. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to smack that like button. If you'd like a part 2 of 5 more things that were removed from Assassin's Creed games, I can do some research and find some more if you guys want it. Let's see if we can shoot for like 250 likes on this video, see if you guys want another one of these. Comment down and let me know which one of these things you would have liked to see in the final game, because personally I think all of them are things that I would have loved to see in games. But let me know in the comment section below, and subscribe for the newest Assassin's Creed and Kingdom Hearts content, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!
Leaping from my places, rivers are flowing red. Now we're defying, now we're uniting. Go watching from the skies, these streets are burning up. They're starting fights here, I'm gonna take it to 'em all.